Alrighty. Again, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you guys had a good weekend. My weekend was a little hectic. We were just, packing, moving stuff, and trying to do all that. We're going to be out of our house in like a week. So we got a lot of stuff to do still. And then I wrote about 4 pages worth of homework for my class last week, too. So, fun times. So, all right. So it's Monday, so I'm going to start off class in the week with a song, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get into the business at hand. So here we go. Monday morning comes a crawling in, another weekend choked with and sin. I've been busy so much lately that every time I get some time to spend, I end up just sleeping in. And I miss you, you're busy too. Call each other up when we mess up and say we'll meet in the new year. But it's perfectly clear we'll do no such thing come this spring. Oh, when the evening casts the shadows on the corners of my days, now I am old and I am settled in the place where I will say, well, my wandering meanderings have finally reached their end. Guess whatever else may be, may my friends remember me. Friday evening barely even begins before my phone begins to ring with people asking where I am. And I can't suppress a smile. We talk a while, chances are that I am far away, and so I'm phased out of the plan. And that's how I miss out on another night. Kinda night where nothing really happens, yeah, but everything goes down. And at the end I'm just a promise to pick up the phone when I'm in town. Oh, when the evening casts the shadows on the corners of my days, and I am old and I am settled in the place where I will say, when my wandering meanderings have finally reached their end, yes, whatever else may be, may my friends remember me. All right, so now that we got the music stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and just talk about what we're going to be doing. So again, today is 20% day, so that means we are working on our blog for last week. So you should have taken pictures, videos of, you working on your project, so that way there was some sort of evidence of you doing it. So, but you're going to be following up, including not only the pictures and video in your website, but you're also going to be including basically answers to the following questions. What did you do last week in regards to your project? Again, be specific about what you did. What went well for you? Like, what do you feel you were successful at? What, like, it's like, man, that really worked out well. And then what could have gone better? That doesn't mean you failed, or, I mean, you might have failed. I mean, that's possible. Again, there's nothing wrong with that if you did, but it doesn't have to be a failure. It could just be, something that maybe could have been slightly better. It's like whenever I cook something, even if I make like a delicious meal, which humble brag, I do make delicious meals. No, but there are times where like I feel like, oh well, if I would have done this better, this would have been, if I added like this additional spice, or cooked it slightly differently, it could have been incrementally better. And that's what you need to think about too. What did you learn from the week? I would like, so somebody just asked if you have to answer these specific questions. I would prefer if you kind of at least stuck to this idea. I mean, it doesn't have to be in this necessarily this order or anything like that. But these are kind of like, I want you to think about like what went well, what didn't go well for you. If there's more that you want to talk about in addition to this, by all means, go for it. But and for the student who messaged me, if you can let me know specifically what it is you were looking for. I'm going to let a few more students in. Hello, I know some of you were waiting in the waiting room for a bit. I was playing a song as I do at the beginning of Monday. So if you can make sure that you come on time, remember class starts at 1:50. So try to be here about a minute or two before, not a minute or two after. That'd be better. Trying to make sure I got everybody. I think I got everyone. Yeah, almost everyone's here today. That's good. But anyways, back to the question. So where I left off was, what are you going to be working on this week? So what, like, you worked on stuff last week. Tell me what you're going to be working on this week, so I kind of see that you have a game plan about like what you're going to be doing, because either maybe you're continuing the project, maybe you're doing something different. Like I know some people, the people who are doing like cooking projects are like, maybe they cooked one dish last week and now they're cooking a different one this week, or maybe like I have somebody who's doing skateboarding. Maybe he focused on one trick last week, maybe he's focusing on another one, maybe he didn't quite finish getting the trick that he's working on, and so maybe he's trying to continue on perfecting that one trick. So again, it just depends on what your project is, but whatever you do, remember, so adding the video, adding the pictures, whatever changes you make, after you're done making those changes, you'll need to publish a website again. You won't have to type in your website address again once you make it the first time. You only have to make the website once, but you do have to publish it every time you make changes to the website. And then once you're done, again, copy the link to not the edited page, but the published page. So link to the published page, to the 5.3 to 5.7 blog. And then also your Flipgrids for chapter 2 are also due tonight. So the more produced in TV like it is, the better chance you'll have getting extra credit. So that basically means, rather than saying, so, they set the island on fire and then, some little kid died and, all that stuff. So don't talk like that. If you want to get the extra credit, you need to go last time on Lord of the Flies, chapter 2. And then like go like dramatic. And again, like I said, I'm going to be the only one who sees this, for sure. I am going to ask for volunteers to share their videos tomorrow. And if you do that, I will give you some extra credit for, putting yourself out there. But the default is nobody's going to see your videos for me. Your face does need to be in it because this is like a video assignment. So again, nobody's going to see it. So don't like worry about it. But again, it's not an audio only assignment. So you do have to incorporate visuals, and that includes yourself into it to some extent. So, I mean, unless you're going to like include images or something. And so, but anyways, so that being said, does anybody have any questions? Oh, sorry, there was another chat thing. Let me see what it says. Okay, so the question was, they were saying that they were going to talk about the thrift store. That's fine. You could talk about what you did. You could talk about like all the stuff that you did on that, but I still want you to talk about like, what like went well for you, what did go well for you. Because maybe some people's projects are going to be more of like document, like a journal almost. And if yours is more like a journal kind of thing, or like where you do a separate blog, you might want to like either create a separate blog for it, because like, again, I do want to know like how your guys's projects are going. but maybe you could have it like separate it into two parts where you do that part of it and then you do my questions after. But this is all going to be due. Both of these assignments, the blog and the Flipgrid, are due by midnight tonight. And I do have a remind message set up for 4 p.m. today. So you will be getting a reminder that these need to be done. And once again, as always, not everybody utilizes this. Some of you do. But again, message me. Don't just, don't take a 0. It's really easy to do these assignments again. And if you get stuck with it, or you have some technical issue that you need me to help work through, let me know. We could either talk it out through Remind, we could hop on Zoom, and I can, you can share your screen. There's a lot of options for you to figure stuff out. So please, again, I'm your resource for you guys to use. Let me know. Even if I'm busy, I will try to get back to you as quick as I can. So with that being said, though, we have about 18 minutes left. So at 2:15, I'm going to go ahead and in the breakout room. So I'm just putting you in breakout rooms. If you need any help, call me to your breakout room and I will try to like answer any questions that you have. If I didn't answer your questions, like the person who I was talking to, or need more clarification, please let me know. But aside from that, we're good to go. So at 2:15, I'll end the breakout rooms and I will say our goodbyes. We'll shed a tear. It'll be great stuff. So